Hi to all the viewers, my name is Ashley Pienaar, sitting right here at Parliament at the moment with one of the members of Parliament, dressed to kill, looking good in his cultural attire, Wesley Douglas. Great being with you. Also, thank you for the fabulous lunch. It's been awesome. I just want to, where our country finds itself right now, on the political arena. Just want to find out by you, the youth, especially in our predominantly Khoi-San communities. I know that in your position, especially with MK, the idea is to promote all cultures and unite the cultures so that we have strength in that aspect. But what is especially to our overlooked, why I make mention of that, because our Khoi-San youth has been overlooked for a long period of time. What is your message to them right now at this crucial time, political, as far as the political arena is concerned?
Well, thank you very much, Ashley, and good to see you all. The reality is we're living in a similar time that when you and I grew up. We are 70s babies, and we fought in the struggle for the freedom of this country. We drank the tear gas, we had the rubber bullets, we fought for a better South Africa. But post-94, we as coloured people were left behind again. And so where we are now is, this is the second part of that revolution. We just were politically emancipated, but we weren't economically emancipated. We weren't emancipated in terms of our land. We weren't emancipated in terms of taking our people out of poverty. So where we are now is we now got to complete that revolution that we started in the, like you and I were part of in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. We now need to take back the second part. The politics is
phase two.
Phase two. And that means that we need to be willing to say, okay, what do we need to do to get the land back? We need to stand together, because as coloured people, we are strong, but we don't have numbers. We don't have the kind of numbers that Xhosas and the Zulus and everybody else has. So we need to partner with them. Now, there has been discrimination against us in the past, but there's a new spirit within South Africa, a new spirit in terms of what we are doing and saying, if we're going to succeed, we're going to succeed together. But we need the youth of South Africa to help us to move forward. They need to come on board with a vision that we have to take our land, to take our resources, build a new life for us, beneficiate the minerals, create manufacturing plants, create new cities, create infrastructure development so people can work, get some of our young people into BRICS environments where we take them overseas, they get educated, they learn skills, they learn different things. There's huge billions of dollars in BRICS and in the South Fund, in the former Africa-China environment. There is money available, but our current government is not utilizing it correctly to take our young people and give them the opportunities that the rest of the world has. So what we want to do is we want young people to get on board. We want them to listen to us, to hear the true history of South Africa. One of the biggest problems that our people have is that our young people don't know the truth about our past. They don't know the truth about us as coloured people. That we only became coloured in 1950. And before 1950, there was no such thing as coloured. Before 1950, we were all Khoi-San, we were Cape Malay, we were different Koranaikwas, we were Koranas, we were Griquas, but we were indigenous groups. We were indigenous groups. But they took the indigenousness away and made us coloured so they can hide our heritage, because that is our title deed. Just like the cave paintings there, it's a title deed of our existence here thousands of years before anybody else came. So the truth about our people is not that we were hunters and gatherers, it's not that we're extinct, but we were always here in Cape Town, we're still here in Cape Town, and we need to take Cape Town back. And we're not going to do that if we keep allowing the same thing we've allowed for the last 30 years to happen to us. We'll become victims of political parties that want to utilize us to keep status quo. We don't want status quo. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So if we as young people want to move forward, we must combine, stand together, have a plan, which we do have, which I've spoken to you about, the Douglas Profile plan and all the different kinds of things. There are plans that we can implement. There's mechanisms that we can take young people from here, educate them overseas, and bring them back to invest into our country.
Especially countries like China,
the BRICS countries.
Global South.
Global South.
I'm very impressed with BRICS itself, because it's become a vehicle now that can literally, I would say, take us to the next level as far as priding ourselves in being proudly South African, being proudly BRICS, and also being proudly African.
Yes.
I'm always looking forward to the United States of Africa.
Because we are the Aboriginal people. We are the indigenous people of South Africa. And colored people need to learn to understand their background. I'm on a campaign to try and get DNA for every colored person in South Africa to be tested, so that people can understand where they come from. Because once you know your history, you can then determine your future. Because our history is in the land, our history is in the resources, our history is in the oceans that we fished from for thousands of years. Now we call poachers. In our own oceans, we are called poachers. In our own nature reserve parks, we are called poachers. We used to live with the land, we used to live with the animals, but now only commercial farmers, only commercial fisheries, only a white-owned monopoly owns everything, and we are excluded. There's fences everywhere. If I go from here to Joburg, there's just fences.
Exactly.
Our people can't just go anywhere.
Even in the Western Cape, where we stayed in the mountains, and all of that, I mean, that has become Camps Bay, owned predominantly by overseas investors.
We lived there for hundreds of years, thousands of years. And then in 1950,
and we're not even allowed to move in those areas
because of the Group Areas Act that was put into 1950. Remember, we were taken in 1950 off our lands everywhere and then put into concentration camps, which we now know as refugee camps, which is now townships. We were taken from everywhere and put into those camps en masse through a mass movement of government. They forcibly removed us, expropriated our land without compensation, and never gave it back. So we need to rectify that, and now's the time for that.
Fantastic. So this is Ashley Pienaar signing off here for Pebbles Film and Events, live at Parliament, in discussion with MP Wesley Douglas.
Thank you. Goodbye.